back to another weather video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Texas. As you can see on your screen, Texas is under a enhanced risk and a slight risk of getting severe weather today. So today we're going to be talking about Texas and severe weather threat in Texas. And then possibly on Saturday, we might have some severe weather into the southeast as well here in my area in South Carolina. But thank you all for your support. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll say that again at the end of the video as well. That really helps me out a ton. And let's get started with this video. So first, we're going to talk about what area has the risk. As I said, Texas, especially east and central Texas, will be under a threat today for severe weather. So that includes Abilene, Waco, Austin, just to the north. Houston, I think, is in that enhanced risk of seeing some severe weather as well. So that's a 3 out of 5 of seeing severe weather. We're also going to pinpoint tornado risk, wind threat, and hail threat for Texas as well. And then we have and does include some parts of southwestern Louisiana. So Lake Charles, that area of Louisiana, that also includes y'all as well. And we have a slight risk of seeing severe weather into Dallas, San Antonio, Alexandria, Louisiana, into Midland, Texas as well. So if you live in those areas, you either have an enhanced risk, especially into central and southeastern Texas, and then slight risk for the rest of the central part of Texas. Does include San Antonio and in some parts of western Louisiana. So, and then marginal risk for everybody else in that dark green right here. So Lubbock, Shreveport, New Orleans, Mobile. What? Fort Stockton also included. Monroe, Louisiana, also included in that marginal risks. That's a 1 out of 5 risk. Tornado threat. So we do have a tornado threat for that enhanced risk. So Waco, Austin, Houston, Lake Charles, Beaumont, Texas, Lufkin, Texas. Y'all have a 5% chance of seeing a tornado 25 miles of your given location. So there is a risk of seeing tornadoes, but it's not that high as, a 15% chance or a 10% chance, which that's like very dangerous. So tornadoes isn't going to be a big threat. We might have some tornadoes in Texas today. The main threat is going to be the wind. The wind and the hail is going to be the main threat with these storms today. We have a 30% chance of seeing wind gusts 50 knots or higher within 25 miles of your location. So that is very powerful winds. At least that's maybe about 50, 60 mile per hour winds. So damaging winds is going to be a main threat for that enhanced risk area. So Waco, Austin, Houston, Lufkin, that area of Texas into Louisiana, y'all have a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds. 15% for Midland, Abilene, Dallas area, San Antonio, central Louisiana. Y'all have a 50% chance of getting winds. So winds is going to be the main threat as well as hail. And if you see this black line right here, that is significant hail. So we have a chance to see some significant hail into west central Texas. So Midland, Stockton, Texas. Sorry, not Fort Stockton, but definitely Midland, Texas is under that hatched area. So it just updated again. So we have that significant risk of seeing hail into the Midland area of Texas. And we have a 30% chance of seeing some significant hail into Waco, Austin, and Abilene, right dab center, right in the center of Texas. So hail and damaging winds are going to be the main threat for these storms today in Texas. So let's pinpoint where these storms are going to happen. So I have my radar, my future radar right here on Tropical Tidbits. We're using the FV3 high resolution model radar. That's the best radar. We can also use the NAM. But here's the time frame right up here, 2 p.m. So basically in a couple hours here into Texas. So as we go further into the afternoon hours, you can see these storms blow up, especially into the Austin area, Waco, Dallas, and you can see these storms are very powerful. They're going to produce a lot of hail, a lot of wind. Don't be surprised. They're definitely going to issue severe thunderstorm watch into most of Texas. So Texas is going to be getting hit real hard with these storms as we move into the afternoon time frame, rush hour time frame. It moves into eastern Texas. So the Houston area, Lufkin, Tyler, Texas, northeastern Texas is going to be getting hit really hard with these storms. And these storms will continue to push into Louisiana. So Shreveport, by the time we get into 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it'll be knocking on your doorstep. And then these will continue to move into Lake Charles as we get into the early night hours. So this is after the sun goes down. These storms will still be moving into Louisiana, into Mississippi, and eventually into Alabama. And they will lose some steam as we get into tomorrow morning. So Texas is going to be getting hit real hard. We're going to pinpoint, use the NAM model real quick as well to see what will happen. It's loading. So here we go. So here's the NAM model as we get into the early part of the afternoon. Hold up. It's still loading. You can see that line of storms. The NAM has pretty much just one line of straight line damaging winds. It's bow echo of these storms moving through around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. And these will you can see a little bit of purple in here that does indicate that that's hail. So this will be moving into Austin, Waco as we get into the early afternoon time frame, maybe down into Houston, and then it looks like it's going to lose a lot of steam as the sun goes down, but it's still going to pack a punch into Louisiana. And then we might have some lingering showers and storms into the wee hours, into the early morning hours of your Friday. So it looks like Texas is going to be the main threat for the severe storms today, but on Saturday, we have some more storms. So we're going to go into not tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, the day 3 outlook for seeing severe weather. This is for Saturday. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. It just popped up. So for your Friday, we have that slight risk of seeing storms into much of Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, the extreme western parts of the panhandle of Florida. Those are those storms from Texas that are moving through later on today into overnight. But the day 3, we have a chance of seeing some severe storms into my area, into the southeast, into the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. Right now, we are under a slight risk, a marginal risk of seeing severe storms on for your Saturday. But I've looked at the models for today. Let's go into the southeast real quick. And we're going to go into the FV3 model, high resolution model, and we're going to pinpoint these storms into the southeast, possibly on Saturday. So we are in the time frame where we're going to get constant severe weather because it is severe weather season. I mean, today's the last month of spring severe weather season, but it's in the summertime. We're gonna have these pop-up storms, popcorn storms as they call them, that pop up, bring a lot of damaging weather, and then they move out. So as we get into here's Thursday, you see those storms over in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas that will move through. Friday looks like it's going to be a very calm day into Friday. We might have some showers and storm into Alabama, but it looks like it's going to be very calm. You can see this little area down over here, according to this model, around Friday afternoon. into the Houston area, that will move into the Louisiana, the same area that got hit by those storms, that are going to be getting hit by those storms tonight, is going to get hit again into tomorrow evening, your Friday evening. And then these storms will move into my area, possibly. These storms over here in Alabama, Georgia, so the Atlanta area around 8 p.m. tomorrow night, your Friday night, and then we'll move into central South Carolina. So the Columbia area will possibly getting hit again by these storms around midnight, 11 p.m., and then another round will come around 5, 6 p.m., and then it'll quiet down. This is for Saturday. And then sometime around Saturday mid-morning into the afternoon, the atmosphere will refire up again, and we'll see a lot of these storms, especially into southern Georgia, southern Alabama, that will move through this area. So that means Tallahassee's being slammed by these storms, and sadly, it does not look like these storms will be leaving anytime soon into Tallahassee, because it looks like Saturday afternoon, evening, they're going to get hit again by these storms. So yeah, so it looks like Saturday is going to be that's why we had that marginal risk. Might get upgraded to a slight risk, who knows, into the next couple of days into the interior southeast. But it looks like we're going to be getting hit again with severe weather into the southeast. So I've been talking for a long time, but you can tell that there's a lot of severe weather into Texas and the southeast. So thank you all for watching this video for today. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.